So today we're going to be doing an inspection on the brakes, leaf springs, all 6 wheels. We're going to start on the on this side, passenger side, and I could already tell there's a problem here. If you focus over here, you can't see it.
No, I don't know what I'm looking at.
You're looking at that right there. See how the leaf spring's been rubbing on the equalizer? So that's the issue right there. I might replace the equalizers today. And then another issue over here, if you focus over here on my drum, you hear that?
Yeah, it's scraping.
Yeah. So I'm going to take that off, see what's causing it to do that. So let me show you what we got going on over here. See what that is?
No. What is it?
It's an indication of a bad seal.
Oh.
So you see that grease right there? It's just kind of shooting out.
Yes.
This one's okay. This one you don't see any grease at all. But this one right here, when I grease it, it's like it's coming out. So this seal right here needs to be replaced. Let's replace the magnets. So after pulling the bearing off the outer bearing on this one, I found a big issue. Look at this. This bearing right here is shot. See how they're going in? They're not supposed to do that. It's supposed to look like this, real smooth.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm going to be replacing the bearings, getting new drums. This is going to cost some money. So, I just pulled this off right here, and it looks like I got to replace the drum. There's a big time. It's not smooth like it's supposed to. I don't know if you can see this or not.
Yes.
But when I pull this off, look at the magnet. See? That's causing my light to turn on in my truck. Trailer disconnected. Look at that. I have my cat helping me. His name is Mr. Sneezers. Hey, Mr. Sneezers, how are you, boy? Okay.
And he does have spare equalizer.
I just bought them.
Yeah.
So we are testing the brakes right now. The one in the middle, the magnet clip that holds the magnet that comes out, slides off, was missing that little clip. And what I'm going to do next month, I'm going to buy, well, next Monday coming up, I'm going to order some new shoes that comes with the magnets and the drums. Drums are beat up. So we are testing the magnets right now, and the way you test them is like this. I got her in the truck right now, and she's going to push the brakes. So push the brakes, Alicia.
Okay.
Okay, she's going to push the brakes. I'm going to put a little nut on them, and it's going to magnetize them. Are you holding the brake?
Yes.
Yeah. Hold it more.
It's all the way.
You're making me look bad. So that one's holding up pretty good. Second one holding. Third one's holding. And that's how you test them. Okay, let go of the brake. Perfect. Okay, we're done. And that's how you test the brakes. I'm going to pull everything off. The shoes, the brakes on this, they look pretty good.
Didn't you do the brakes?
Well, they're brand new.
Yeah.
But the magnet, see what I was talking about? You see, you're supposed to have 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth hole?
Oh, there's no fourth.
Okay. That's an indication you got to replace them.
Okay, move your finger. So you can see 3 holes, but not the bottom right.
That's how you test the grease fittings. Grease is supposed to come out to grease the inner bearing. See? Okay. And you know what I realized? Okay, this when I grease it from here from the grease fitting, it'll grease the inner bearing. But this one, I'm gonna do it by hand in the future, because I thought when you grease these, and this is a learning experience for me. I thought they grease both of the bearings. They don't. They only grease the back one. See, came out. It's right there. See, earlier I had to wipe all the old grease off. And you know what? I might be over greasing this. That's why I had a little bit of grease in the drum. So in the future, I'm gonna maybe do this twice a month, 1 pump. These are my old shoes. Had a little clip right here I was able to use to get that middle one going. Took the part from here. Using it from right there.
Oh, okay.
See how that works? A little clip right there. Keeps it from popping out. Okay. That one's good. What I'm doing, I'm seeing if it's how do you say, clogged up?
Yeah.
Good. All right, get in the truck. We're going to check that. Earlier I was working on the brakes, got everything cleaned up. My 3 drums and my 3 drums over there. And then for truck been saying trailer disconnected. So what it was, I thought it was a wire over here. It was this magnet. See the little clip right here? I don't know what happened to the little clip, but it came off and my magnet was hanging out like that. It was causing the light on the dashboard to turn on, trailer brake disconnected. So another thing I noticed, my brakes are, well, my brake drums, I mean my drums over here. Oh. They're pretty bad. If you run your fingers like this, you'll see a little groove right there. So I'm gonna have to replace that one, and those 2 over there. So instead of replacing 4, I'm gonna replace all of them. And then I noticed my brake shoes, they're not, it's not an even wear, so if I'm gonna buy the new drums, I'm gonna replace the shoes. It's gonna, in the long run, yeah, it's gonna cost me money, but if I do everything half, I'm gonna have to replace these eventually. So I'm just gonna replace the shoes and the drum, and that'll fix that problem. You have any questions? I quickly fixed this problem, clean everything up. I'm gonna have to replace the equalizers. I already got the parts for them. That's gonna be on another day. So for right now, I'm gonna put this back together. And here's the bearings. I had to repack them. I'm gonna buy new bearings and the new outer seal. One of the bearings over there was beat up, so I repacked it. I'm gonna put it back together, but I'm gonna replace it probably as soon as I get my new drums.
So what he's going to do is on Monday, he's going to call Kaufman Trailers and he's going to order the drums and the other parts that he needs. And hopefully those can get delivered fairly soon.
Turn this all the way. Well, I'm using channel locks. Right there. See how it's kind of stiff? It won't turn.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to loosen it up probably to this hole right here, so I could put my cotter pin, or it might be this one. I think it's going to be this one. This one might be too tight. So I'm going to back it off right. Ah. And then if you're not sure, loosen it up more to the next hole right there. And that might be too loose. Just by feeling that. You feel that right there? If you had a wheel, you can really feel it. Yeah. So I'm going to tighten it up more to there. Perfect. I know all this takes time and takes all day, but I need to order all 6 of these. All LCI, huh?
Yes, they're all LCI. Kaufman Trailers, I use LCI.
LCI. Put my cotter pin in there. I'm old-fashioned. I'm using my fingers to bend it. No, just kidding. Right there. Perfect.
Now he's done the 3 on the passenger side. Now he has to do the 3 on the driver's side.
You gotta be careful whenever you put these in. These things are plastic. You could easily just turn them. Just don't put too much pressure on them, because you'll break these, or the thread. Right there. Or you can do it by hand. All right, now I'm going to jump on the other side. This is just a temporary fix. All right, guys. Welcome back to our channel. I'm going to show you a little trick of what's going on over here. I don't know if you could see with the camera over here. You might have to get in here.
No.
So I'm doing, I don't know if you can see this or not. See how it's kind of shiny right here?
You can see, yes.
Well, it's lack of grease. Eventually, I did buy some new equalizers. I'm going to replace equalizer, but I'm trying to make them last. There's no cracks on them, so to make them last a little longer, Grab some grease and grease the inside of your leaf spring goes inside the equalizer. So pack it in really good with grease, but make sure you raise your tires off the ground. That way it gives you room to grease this. Or same thing for this one over here. Because what happened, these leaf springs, they move forward and back and forth, creating what is that, friction?
Yes.
Metal to metal. That's no good. You want a little bit of grease in there, make them slide a little easier. It does have a grease feeding, but the grease feeding is only greasing in this area and the outer, but there's nothing going in here. The last thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the last axle. All right, we're going to grease this right here. If you notice, see how shiny that is? Because it doesn't have any grease. But it's my fault for not catching this a little earlier. And I just replaced this thing right here. Put some grease there. Got some more. Then you want to put it on the top too. Okay, that should do it. Okay, that's it.